deal, gang? Give me a minute. I was running late. I just ran in, started the stream, but I didn't set up or I haven't looked at the charts. I haven't done anything. Let me grab a drink. Let me get comfortable, and we'll do a breakdown. Just hold on a minute. What's the deal? What goes on? What's up, y'all? How are we this lovely evening? By the way, if you are new and you're in the Zooms, the only evening or the only session you get to, the only session of the week that you get free roam, not free reign, but free roam there. So you get to unmute You get to open up your cam if you want to, and you can ask away. Sit back, relax, and take notes as I take tokes of this marijuana smoke. Hey. Let's see what we got going on today. Did you guys watch Don Q&A? Yep. Swung by. The boy never came back. No face reveal until Yanez hits 1K like per day for 1 week. That's a lot. All right, so daily closed bearish, and what's interesting about today's daily closure here is that we closed bearish below here, right? And that's the level below which we drive down every time. Hold on, my annotation tool is not behaving. About to send it to the corner. Boom, stay there. So, right over here, see we had that little closure below. We filled the range. This candle came back down in range, closed below, came all the way down here. Respected, closed below. See that? Close below. Close below. Close back in range. Close below. So we just closed below again on the daily. Expectation is at the very least, 1910. Okay? So if we're expecting 1910, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But as long as we close and continue to close below 1940.54, we will fill the range down to 1910. Is it a fact? No, we might come back up, close above, and start coming back up. But pay attention to what should happen here on the daily, and today we should flip and start part of that drive. All right, now let's clear all this. Let's get into our 4 hour. This seems to be a lovely level. Yes, sorry, Bob. 1947 flat. No, I think this right here. Let's see. Let's get to the hourly. Oof. 46.26. You know it's serious when I gotta sit up. I was slouching. I was leaning back like I'm driving a car. I guess I'm driving this motherfucker. All right, let's see. Oh, hey, beautiful. Huh? Yeah, gang, I had to welcome the live studio audience today with us. Right? We got Wix 11 in the house. You gonna say hi? You gonna wave? Or what? You don't want to do it. Oh no, gang. All right, let me get back into a breakdown here. Sorry, but daddy duty. All right, so we're looking at 45,214 as a resistance for sells. So I believe we still have to come up there. And the previous 4 hours closed full, but this 4 hour closes in about 40 minutes, and it has just tried to drive here and it's rejecting. So if this is the case, we might look for support to be formed to continue up to 45214 to then come back down. So there are a few scenarios. We could still get sells down to, I would say, the support right here. Sells down to 33.72. But I think based on the way this previous hourly closed, previous 30 closed, I don't, yeah, we might drive down, but this might not be the candle. If it is, great, we'll act on the 4 hour closure. But this is a little tough to trade right now in this 1 hour before 9 a.m. I'm sorry, before 9 p.m. 4 hour closure. Remember, all times I speak about is all Eastern. So it would be a little tough to trade here because of the previous 1 hour closing like this, and us expecting to still come up to 45,214. What's the stops here if you were to take a buy? That'd be interesting. If we were to take 63. Yeah, no, I'm not looking for a position right here, but if we find support right here and start coming up and closing above 1940, 1942, then I think we can look for buys into 45,214. You messing around? You messing around? I love you. All right. Anyway, let's see how we start behaving here, because we might get some really strong bullish 30-minute closures, in which case we might look to fill the range down. And we want everything to be in the same direction. The daily will be flipping, reflipping again. See, I want to see how we close. This is going to be interesting here on the 30. If we close below 1939 here, I'm going to look for sells in about 7 minutes. Then I'm expecting a retest of the lows here. But we also need a bottom wick. Okay, I'm gonna look for a top wick to roughly 39.6 here. What will that do to the, that's gonna flip the hourly bullish. Okay, here's what we need. What we need. Here's what I will be looking for. My personal perspective. This is R15. I see that last time we came down in range, this was the resistance. If we can get the next candle to tap that resistance, right? Because technically we drove from these areas, right? We see where the wicks come up to. But if we, on the next candle, end up doing this, right? I will be... I don't know what the hell that is. But I will be taking sells at 1939.5 here. And I understand that the optimal area is right here. But I also understand that here is maybe 5 pips, which is very tiny in the grand scheme of things. And to, you know, this would be absolute perfection. But to wait for that at the expense of missing the trade, I'll take the risk of 5. That would be a high quality position if this is the next. So if this is the next 5-minute candle, the next 15-minute candle, the next 30-minute candle, if it's coming up here and tapping 1939.5, 1940 area, we're taking sells. Again with this fucking mic. Buys at 37.592. I can if we start 1947 after we reject at 33.7. Hold on, chat. How about now, chat? You guys hear me? How about Zoom? You guys hear me on the Zoom side? You know what? It could be the voice meter because I'm using the voice meter banana. I might have it like on the wrong settings. So I just switched something up. I've never had it on these settings. Or maybe I did. My my kids use this shit as well. All right, hold on. We're getting a 30 closure. I think we're going to close below here. Yeah, this 15 looks like it's respecting here. Let's see if we can get a top wick. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try out a trade on my broker at 0.01. See if it... Oh, it opened the position, so... Perfect. That was a waste of 20 cents. All right, we're coming up here. Let's see if we can break the 15 highs, previous 15 highs, and tap 39 or 40 areas to take some sells. Now remember, could flip here, could go, and gotta be okay with it. The key here is the 15 tried to come up and break, and it did break, but it didn't close above. It stayed below here, so it stayed below 39. All right, so we broke the previous 15 high. I could drive here, but I wanted a little higher. Understand, like, you know, to drive at any moment here. I need a better advantage point here. I want to be break even on the flip. Yeah, that entry would have to be around 39.7. About 5 more pips. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a sell right here. Okay, stops are 96 pips here. And RTP. $19.19.5 here. Now the idea here is the 30 closing below. We're expecting the 30 to come down and flip. If it doesn't and it creates a support here, then we would expect the next 30 or the next hourly to give us a bottom wick, at which point we can get out. But early entry tonight. Our advantage point here is really the flip, but the flip roughly 8. Fill of the wick, 15 pips. Yeah, at 14, 15 pips. Should be going break even. Alright, we're expecting this to be the daily top wick already. Now, if we don't flip and we end up driving up to the top of the range, then I don't know if I'm looking for pineapples. I might be looking for an early exit and then a trade up to the top of the range, but we'll get an indication of that if that's where we're going. But I'm gonna need to see. I'm gonna need to see really strong bullish closures on the hourly and the 4-hour, and it might happen. But see, the hourly's flipped bullish here, and it's created a bottom wick. The idea is for it to not to close above. The 5 here closed below as well. Sunday, well, another Sunday spent with the Giants getting their ass kicked by the Cowboys. That's twice in the last couple of months. 40-0 the first time. Fucking embarrassment. And now, today was tough. Giants down bad this season. Yeah, because the coach, right? He won Coach of the Year a couple of years ago, and then what was that? A fluke? Look at these 5s just printing no bottom wick and driving, no bottom wick and driving. When this happens, the higher time frame tends to not flip. We might not see a 30 flip here. It'd be interesting. Ideally, we do because the 15 came down and gave us a bottom wick, so it created range, right? Once we close below 39, Sive. 39.5 and 6. 39 sive. Put them together. But once we close below here, next candle gave us a bottom wick here. So we should fill this range, this bottom wick. Otherwise, we wouldn't have closed below. If anything, that 15, when it had the chance to come up, should have drove. No bottom wick on the 5-minute. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It means it should come down and flip. But the thing is, when multiple 5-minute candles do that, you tend to just never come back on the higher time frame. We've seen 4-hour candles do that. It's rare. It's a rarity, right? But such is trading. We'll see. We'll see how the hourly closes. Right? Because if you're expecting the 4-hour to come up here and drive up to the top of the range, you're going to expect a bottom wick on the 4-hour, right? You're going to expect the next 4-hour candle to do this. So if that's what you're expecting, right, we should be able to take advantage of that bottom wick on the next 4-hour. Let's see what happens. Yeah, and we'd expect this to come up. If we're gonna get that bottom wick that we just drew out, we'd expect this to come up and retrace, right? Come up and leave a top wick. Expecting it to reject at 1940.41. It can. I was expecting, the thing is, if it's taken this long to now come up and flip, I don't know if the 30 will have enough juice to flip, right? So at that point, we're looking at a bullish 1 hour close. All right, we're getting a 15, last 15 of the 4 hour. Flip the tape, flip the tape, flip the tape. This is interesting. Right? Chat. I'm gonna close right here for break even and wait for this hourly to close. I know the 30 can flip, but I see the 15 has a potential to flip, right? So this 30 might drive down here, and great, let that be it. But I'm gonna wait for this hourly to close because I'll have a lot more confirmation now. I don't want this to be a 15 flip up, because the 15 never gave us a top wick. So if it was going to drive down, we probably need some orders grabbed at around 41. Not necessarily, but it's possible, right? So I want to take that out of the realm of possibilities on this 15 candle. And we've seen this before, right? Where actually the 30 takes over the hourly. Previous hourly had no bottom wick, so we don't know, right? It could flip here and drive down, but we'll be okay with that. We'll catch the later piece. The issue is this 15. And on the last 15 of the 4 hour, we can wait. We'll watch how the 4 hour closes. And the next 4 hours our position. But there's nothing wrong with waiting on the 30 to close here. It's just timing wise, it's not there for me. I'm gonna mark this up as a break-even trade. We've seen this how like it can drive just for the 4-hour close, really, Phil. But it's just not worth the risk if the 15 flips up. Be patient, wait for the 4-hour close here. We'll get positions. Yeah, we closed out at break even. I'm gonna update that. Break even number 30 on the year. I want to clear indicate now that we weren't able to initially flip on that 30 off of the off the first 15 of that 30, because we just spent the whole first 20 minutes of that 30-minute candle driving up, making a top wick. Typically, if it does that, it flips really early into the candle and drives. So we're late into the candle. Let's see what happens. Let's see how it closes. We have range to come down now. We just need closures again on the higher time frame below 39 flat. And if the hourly closes bullish here, but below 39.5, we could still look to come down. Oh, hold on a second, chat. Kids are here. Trying to join the Zoom call. Gotcha. Took a little profit. Yeah, I mean, you could still be in there and you could go break even. It's just highly likely your break even will get tapped here. It's driving up, down, up, down. This is an indecision area, so that's why I figured if we were going to drive, we would have drove in the first 15 minutes. If the market gave us a chance to get out, let's manage risk and let's pay attention to the higher time frame as it closes here. Let's see what it do. My girl told me your daughter's name is Kaya. Our daughter's name is Kaya as well. So, how did your girl watches me? I didn't know she trades. Nice. Yeah, Kaya. Except my daughter's name is Kaya, not Kaia, but Kaya nonetheless. That's a W. We're a rare breed. Fathers of girls. Cassidy. Alright. Dope. I love it. So is this the 30 flip or the 15 flip? Or neither? And we're just going to stay in this little indecision area. The Zoom door. Nice. Just off work. Finished building a emergency room. I'm kind of going nowhere here. This will be interesting though. If the hourly now closes below this area, respecting it, I'd love a doji candle on the hourly, right? Because then I'm looking to break the previous hourly high and then come down. Yeah, you're probably looking to tap 1941 here. If we close right now below the same area that we have marked off at 1939.6, 1939.5, we're looking for a top wick to roughly 1941. You straight back in the day, but never too serious. After seeing y'all trade, maybe you want to take it serious now. I mean, anything that you want to be successful at, I think, has to come with a certain level of seriousness and prioritization. Ahmed, what's the deal? We're filling up here on the private session. I love it. First day as a member, Wix, hopefully you could help me through. W. Biniam. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, some people were here. We had some people whose first day was last Sunday. A nice dub. Early investor in Ether at 12.14. Yeah, I used to mine Ether. At 7 rigs. No, I'm lying. We had 10 rigs. And we had 7 under our management. There were 10 rigs in the spot, but 7 were ours. It's dope. Yeah, it's not worth it. It just became electricity bill through the roof, I bet. Yeah. So funny thing. We used to do it in like his apartment building, and it would blow the fucking everything out. It would blow the fucking block out. Just 10 measly rigs. so, so we found like a warehouse like on the outskirts of town in Brooklyn, and we pulled up a trailer like behind this property. It's huge, massive property, size of a stadium, but like big warehouses. And we pulled up with like Breaking Bad style fucking trailer. And we had an electrician wire us to the big ass fucking warehouse while we were parked behind it. Yeah, it was we did a lot of stupid things. But the thing is, at that time, you had to be paying like less than 19 cents a kilowatt to be profitable. But the electricity prices were so in our area where it was like 24 cents a kilowatt. So with the massive amount of electricity spent, you're not in profit, and it just became more. It made more sense with the prices with how fast Ethereum was going up, and the value of it was going up. It just made more sense to just buy it and invest in it and hold it instead of mining it. Oh, look at that. 15's flipping back up. All right, 4 hours closing in 1 minute here. It's closing bullish. So ideally, we start this 4 hour with a bottom wick. I can see us taking some buys if we get a bottom wick to around 38. Chat, give me 1 second. My kids are fucking destroying the house. Hold on a second. So whenever we're watching them, they be fucking shit up. I got 2 of them as well. I got 3. I got 3 daughters. The older one is in the other room, just sitting on her headphones, just stand out on my umbrella, Ella, Ella, eh, eh. I'd be like, yo, you're like Ella, 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 uh. I'd be like, it's crazy. And the other 2 are trying to fall asleep, and they're like, the 6-year-old got school tomorrow. The 4-year-old doesn't know what it's like to have school tomorrow. So she's messing with the 6-year-old. She's used to like them being together all the time. And I'm like to the older one, can you watch him? She's like, yeah. And then she puts her headphones back on and she's like, Ella, Ella. I'm like, damn. That ain't my job. Word. What do you mean? That was the plan. I had her so she could do that. I had this all planned out. Chat, what I will say though, is if we don't create a bottom wick here on the 4 and tap 45291, I'll be taking sells off the Ripski. I'm in South Florida. Eh. Same shit, different mosquitoes. Chat, we need a clear sense of direction here. And we really don't have much volume so far. It's just going to come up and down in the same spot. So if you excuse me for a couple of minutes. Got some music for you. It's 9:04. I mean, give me 5 minutes. I want to go have a talk with the younger ones. No. They're behaving now. But I want to go have a talk with them about why it's important for me that they behave in bed and they let each other rest and sleep, and how important it is to have good rest. It's going to be like a little 5-minute quick speech. Don't worry, I just moved into this house. I don't even have belts yet. The belts aren't here. Yeah, anybody here has connections for like, or recommendations for shoe racks, sneaker racks? I need a new setup. Anybody a sneakerhead here? No. I think this is more of like a public YouTube question. A lot of sneakerheads in the public streams. What did I do? No, I just want a recommendation on a sneaker rack. Found this website called Sneaker Throne. I didn't really like what they had. I'm about to hire somebody to build me some custom shit. Tom would know. Yeah, maybe. Get you a handyman. LOL. I'm pretty handy, man. But yeah, I can look into it. Got almost 100 containers with my. Damn. No, I got maybe like 50 or 60. But they're all Jordans. They're all Jordans. First is, remember, hopefully you can help me through. Yeah, I saw your message on the Zoom. Well, look forward to you showing up here on the daily. Same. What's your favorite pair? So I think my overall favorite pair that I got are probably the Cause 4s. And then for number 2, it's a battle between the Flint 13s and the Supreme 5s. But the Cause 4s are probably my favorite. I used to only rock Spizikes. I got a pair of Spizikes. Pretty dope. I've never worn them. I don't know why I bought them. I bought because they look dope, right? And they were ridiculously cheap. I was like, that's dope. They look great. I was like, just throw that in there. I I bought them, but I've never worn them. I bought 2 pairs. Honestly, I had like, if you see, I posted pictures of my closet before with my kicks. They were in like these hanging shelves, also clear and everything, but the Spizikes I kept like somewhere in the back underneath where you couldn't even see them. I don't know why. Had no room. Brand new in a box, just fucking wasting away somewhere. It's fucking stupid. I'm just gonna raffle off sneakers here. Anybody a size 9? 9.5? Like, it's weird. Like, I'm a size 10 in Reebok, size 9.5 in a Nike. But Jordans, specifically Jordans, I'm a size 9. Alright, what's going on here? Hourly's flip. The way it's looking like, chat, we're going to need to see 10 p.m. here. Unless this 30 wants to drive heavily. We're respecting resistance on the 30. And the hourly. See how the hourly never closed above. But it did form support. It formed a support when it closed bullish. Right? And it's I consider this a support because we were driving bullish on a higher time frame on the 4. Then we pulled back, formed the support. So you'd figure bottom wick and you break the highs, but then we need to wait for that to happen. If it's not going to happen and we close bearish back below 1939 here, then next hourly, beginning of the next hour, we'll look for some sells. But you see how, like, look how candles are printing side by side here. This isn't where you want to trade. You know what? Chat. Mod God said he was going to be here. Green sent me a permission slip from his girl saying that he's allowed to be here. And then he don't show up. The fuck? He got his girl to sign the permission slip. He put it on camera. He videotaped it. He sent it to me. He said, I'm going to be there because I got this permission slip. Damn. He's capping. Why are you not in bed? Hi, sleeping? What about Lala? Lucky you don't got school tomorrow. You lucky you're the baby. Come here. Say hi to people. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? Say hi and then go back to sit down. No? Okay, goodbye. Reverse psychology, chat. Always works. It's our jam right here. Let's get a little dance going. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Let's see if this song can drive the market anywhere, because we're not going anywhere right now. Well, that drove the market nowhere. But there's not much we can do. The market's ranging here. It's printing side by side. We need to see some volume, right? The idea is to be in on the volume candle, not on the range candle or on the pullback candle. You don't want to be stuck in drawdown or, 5 pips in profit, 5 pips in drawdown, 5 pips in profit. No, you want to be in on the volume candles. So just kind of stuck in no man's land right now, no man's range. Need a wait. Is it usually slow on Sundays? No, I don't think that it's slow. There's volume. It hasn't set up yet. It just depends how the hours fall. But the last, they say the Asian session is the slower session, but we've had no problem. We've had no problem trading it this entire year. They say Q4 is a slower, quarter volume-wise than Q2 or 3, even Q1, right? That's when the volume dies down for the year and slows down when everyone goes on vacation. Well, we've still got our trades in. And it's not to say that those things aren't true. They probably are true to an extent. It's just the fact that our trading style allows for us to trade in all these markets or in all these market cycles. The key is patience. Yo, I'm gonna need you to chill out. No, hey, you press a button, you're going to the neighbor's house. Give me a second, chat. And back down in range we go. Sit. Unfortunately, so far, this has been our session right here. Right. So far, this is our session. Pulled up a chair for pulling up my elbow. I just have resistance levels set up and trade between them, but I be having heart attacks since I over leverage. Well, you know what you do wrong. Time for you to fix it. You can say you're gonna fix it all you want. You gotta actually do it. Or you're not really serious about this. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Did we have the 15 print back in range? No, we didn't. Still respecting this area. Your NFL team take W's today? No, my team is the Giants. We never take W's. Ravens got smacked. No, you know who got smacked? What was I watching earlier? Oh no, never mind. That was college football. The Sooners got smacked by an unranked opponent. Gosh, be rigged like a muff. Say it ain't so. So you're telling me the Eisman Trophy is also political? No direction, chat. And guess you can look at this. This is a top flick and drive down. Top wick and a drive down. But so far we've closed above this little area, so I have no confirmation that we're going to continue to drive down until we actually do close below. And in this case, it would be a closure below here. Because now that would be a re-break of that low, huh? Okay. If we get a strong bearish push here. Wait, let me look at the 4 hour. Okay, so here's the deal. In order for us to drive, we're going to come down to tap 1936.75 in some way, shape, or form in order for us to come up. So if we have to tap these levels, no, she needs attention. I'm not mad at her. I'm trying to explain to her that she's funny. She's cute. She's putting water on my shoulder, but she wants me to lay down with her, and she's, well, sorry. I'm sorry. You want to sit? All right, come here. Oh, finally, our first mod is here. Bougie's in the house. So yeah, what I was saying, okay, let me take that back. We're gonna need to tap 1935 here. If we're gonna need to tap 1935 here before we drive up, right, as a bottom wick for the 4 hour, at the very least, can we take sells into 1935 on the hourly close? So if we can, as long as the hourly closes with a bottom wick, as long as it closes below 1939, 1938.7, and as long as the next hourly wick yeah, and as long as the next hourly wick once again will come up and tap 1939.6. We always eating cereal. All right, coming down here. Coming down, coming down. Got 12 pips here. Cornbread? You gonna eat your cornbread? Where's that from? You gonna eat that corn? That's what the fuck is that movie called? It's with Eddie Murphy and it's Life. Yeah, yeah. Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence when they went to jail together. Big dude was like, yeah, isn't it from Life? Yeah, yeah, like, you gonna eat that cornbread? It's a good movie. The Boom Boom Room. We're out of tap 137.6 to drive up. I think we're tapping at least 135. I mean 1935. Ooh, close right at it, huh? 5 here. Kind of struggling here at this area. You see that? What I will say though is that if we don't establish a clear sense of direction at the end of this hourly, I'm going to call it a stream. If we just print and close like we are right now, call it a stream. It'll be our, I think, first Sunday session in about a month where we didn't have a position. We must see something, or we don't must we don't must, but for us to have any skin in the game, we need to see volume, and ideally not just volume, but volume and a sense of direction. Any questions? You know, you guys can unmute if you want. Seems like no man, no fucking questions. Can we get a trade, bro? Hurry up and trade. You okay? Lala, you good? Okay. Love you. Oh yeah, I know why Boo's not unmuting. Of course, he's fucking... Cornbread busting too. Word. Haven't eaten all day. It's almost 2 p.m. Go get a McChicken or something. Where's the 2 p.m.? What are you in Hawaii? Alaska? Where you at? Oh, it's 2 p.m. tomorrow. Aussie. Lots of Australians here. You got chicken thighs? Well, that's some shit you don't have to really admit on stream. Hit the gym, bro. Stairmaster. Or not even. That's for the calves. If this hourly closes below, why do you look at a top wick at 1939.6 instead of 39.35? It's pretty much the same zone. 0.35. So it's 2 pips difference. It's just you'll notice that whenever you have previously, well, here's the thing. The market drove from roughly this area last time, right? So anywhere within that box would be cool. Also, we had a closure right here. And what happens in cases like this is the market will come back to that previous closure to tap it. It'll just tap it and it'll wick right off of it, this specific closure. That's how I was kind of looking at that area, 39.6. If not, it could be here, which would be more ideal, but we'll see. The thing is, at that point, the 4-hour flips, and I don't know if that's what I want, you know? Look like Jack Skellington from Halloween. So we're still in the same spot where we took the trade, huh? I think this is where we had positions previously, right? Somewhere around here. Consolidating? No, it's setting up. It's not really consolidating, it's just setting up. We might not even see a top wick. We might just head straight down, but I wouldn't mind. The stronger bearish this closes, the better off we are. I wouldn't mind if it drives a little bit here. And you could see it pop down, but the thing is, we don't have any confirmations that it will. It can, but when it does, that's when it will react. Ten minutes here left on the hourly. Also, we close below there, right? The daily flips there, or reflips there again. So if we close below here and we do end up coming down and we never drive up, we have really good stops when we go break even for our runners to survive. Or we will have really good entry for a break even stop. We come down the last 10 minutes. I want a strong bearish push, because a strong bearish push tells me that we're not just going to all of a sudden reverse with no bottom wicks or without tapping these lower areas at 35 or 33. Because we close bearish like this with a bottom wick, market doesn't just tend to do this. It's a lot likelier at that area for the market to create a top wick and drive down. Now it can drive down and still feel bullish, but it's going to have to tap these lower levels at 35 or 30, 33 before coming back up. So a strong bearish closure gives us an indication of volume and direction in this case. Not the overall direction, but the immediate direction for the next level. Let's just wait. We might not even get a top wick, in which case we'll have no entry. But I'm looking for a top wick on the next candle to continue down, to get a wick entry and finish off the range down to 33.72. Still a lot of time here. About 5 minutes left. A little over 5. Once you break that previous hourly low, you should see a pop down. There we go. I think we just broke it. So yeah, we should see a pop down here. The issue is you're also grabbing orders below the previous hourly low, and the last hourly closed bullish, so you don't want to just grab these orders and reject and come up. So confirmation of us not doing that is an actual closure here. Got some oxtail rice and peas, that real stuff. Oh man, you about to have the itis. Soon as that first oxtail, as soon as that first bite sets in, that oxtail with the rice and peas all together with the cabbage, as soon as you have all that taste in your mouth, pause. But as soon as that all sets in, it hits you that, damn, you ain't stopping this plate till you fucking 187 that shit, right? Fucking Murder Inc. Straight up. Yeah. And you know what happens when you destroy that plate of oxtail? The itis sets in. And then you ain't doing shit. Oxtail underrated. True. True story. 2 minutes. Dos. Oh. Ooh, picking up, picking up. Yeah, if we kept our entry, we would have saw about 16 pips of drawdown, and we'd be about 18 pips in profit right now. But we would have had to sit through a lot of uncertainty. All right, all we need is a bottom wick here, chat. $40 seconds. We want it to pop down and pull back a little. We also want a top wick on the next candle, but this is closing so freaking bearish, we might not get it. We want a couple of things to happen, right? We want a bottom wick on this candle, top wick on the next candle. That gives us an advantage point of roughly 18 pips. If we don't have a bottom wick here right now in 5 seconds, I might be forced to not to just stay out. I'm gonna call it a stream probably here. Yeah. So, chat, I'm gonna call it a stream here. We closed with no bottom wick here, and the probability of us driving to fill the range goes down significantly. Because this tells me that there's not much range below here. So while we can still come up, create a top wick and drive down, it tells me that the next 30-minute candle should eventually flip back bullish. I don't know about the hourly, but at least the 30 or the 15, they'll come down, make a bottom wick. I don't know how far they'll come down, and that's the thing. I don't know if they'll bottom out because the previous candle shows me there's no range, right? No bottom wick, no smaller time frame range. I don't know if we'll bottom out here at the bottom wick, here, or here. But at some point, I'm going to expect this to drive down and flip back bullish. And if that's the case, why are we taking a sell against our expectations? Right? What's needed now is the next 15 or 30 to drive down, leave a bottom wick, and come back. So if you get a doji closure here on a smaller time frame, right? If you get a doji candle here on a smaller time frame and you do something like this, right? Now this candle will have a bottom wick. That bottom wick now is formed, right? So now this range is created. If the range is created, now you're waiting for the candle to come up, grab these orders for you to take entry, take sells, and then it comes down. So there's more waiting here for a bottom wick to be created and range below the previous hourly to be created. And that's going to be at least another 15, 30, maybe an hour. And I'm not going to sit here for that long. But you already see, you already kind of see where the workflow is going here. And, you know, a lot of candle reading is involved in actually making the decision for entries or no. Thanks for the stream. Have a lovely night. Yes. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Don Vo's stream. And then tomorrow evening, same time, chat, 8 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube. We'll start off the week. Right? We'll be here every single day except Friday. You already know. So tomorrow until the end of the week, 8 p.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube. All right. Chat. Love and wisdom to you all. Mods or mod. Thank you, Bougie, for coming through. I know you're not banning anyone, but thank you for coming through. Not really using the wrench today. The wrench is kind of useless today. Zoom. Appreciate all of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we'll start off another streak. But yeah, hey, chat. I'll talk about this tomorrow. I looked it up today. I looked it up yesterday. Our last loss was October 17th. In 5 days, that's going to be a month. That's when our last loss was. Oh, here it is. It's driving. But like I said, I don't know how steep it'll drive. 7 pips here. I don't know if it'll bottom out here. Another 10, another 20, another 30. But at some point, it has to flip and re-break the highs. All right, that's our session. Have a good evening. Just have the confidence in the fact that the way we trade, there's always another position around the corner. Next session, next time you're on the charts, right? Next breakdown, it's all coming. So it's not like it's going to be a massive wait for the next setup. Just be patient. And that's it. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, just like that, another Asian session is in the books.